Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we're doing some Fortnite ranked rocket racing. We finish off Platinum 3 with 97%, so we almost make it over to Diamond 1. We're working on week 2 quests, as you can see here. We have 4 races in total, totaling 11.5 minutes long. Let's get into it. So as you can see, we did have a stall out. Couple seconds in, we actually start moving. So we have been practicing a shortcut on this map. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I'll point those out to you here. So normally we take the left side and actually stay on the left side of the road, but this is the shortcut. Cross over to the boost pad, cross past these trees, land in the road. And as you can see, I made a little bit of an error here, trying to correct it. We are in 10th place. There's a lot of cars directly in front of us and one car directly behind us. Still have plenty of time to recover. We're in 4th place. I was just trying to get my drift boost maxed out, but it was just before. We did miss our boost pad here. We actually got contact just after it. I'm trying to make this turn again. This time we're not going to drift. As you can see, we did make it through. We have 2 boosts. We're going to go ahead and use one of them here. We're in 2nd place. 1st place is directly in front of us. And if you remember to the start, we were about 3.5 seconds behind our launch. So we are in 1st place now. We're going to go ahead and take this shortcut again. We did fill up our boost or drift meter. We should have boosted here for this gap, but I don't like taking the boost around that corner. I'm trying to avoid this tree because that's what usually gets me. So we are still in 1st place and we are crossing the finish line. So we were about 3.5, 4 seconds behind the start, and we still ended up finishing off in 1st place. Completed a couple quests off the side, as you can see. And that does put our ranking up to 73%. Let's get in the 2nd race. So we got an 89% launch boost here. Still not too bad. We're in 6th place. Taking this little gap, ended up putting us in 2nd. We were in 1st for about a second or 2. So it is ideal here in the straightaway to actually drift and build up some boosts. So we are in 1st place for the moment. Normally we would drift and cut this corner here, but we couldn't really do that with that car in the way. We should have boosted because it was a straightaway, but we ended up doing it after we got on the sidewalls. So we're back to 2 boosts charged up. We are in 1st place. It seems like we have a bit of a lead because you don't see any shadow character on the bottom of our racetrack here. Normally if there's somebody close enough to you, you'll see their head or their character pop up on the screen. Like that. There was somebody for a second, and then we started pulling away again. We're on the 2nd lap. We are still in 1st place. Here's our turn. Took a little wide though. Once again, somebody just barely popped up on the bottom of the screen before we boosted. So we have about a 3-second lead if you don't really see anybody behind you and they're not gaining quick enough. It's about 2.5, 3 seconds. So we're working on building up our boost here because we don't have any turbos charged up. So we are in first place. This is the final lap, and we're coming up to our final stretch here. We're about to have 2 boosts charged up. Go ahead and clear the space here. Used a boost, and we're going to go ahead and use the final boost right here. So there's still no characters below us. So we did finish off in first place, completed some quests off to the side, as you can see. And it does look like we're about 3 seconds in front of these other vehicles, or other racers. Puts us up to 83%. Let's get into the third race. 96% launch boost here. It's really good. So this is kind of similar to the last track, except this one has the lava barriers to crash you out. We're in first place for the moment. All the cars that are down below in the road are actually drifting and building boost right now. So that's the only difference from flying in the air and drifting on the road. I actually missed my boost pad there. We recovered it by hitting several others though. So there is boost pads on the side here as well, so we're going to go ahead and take those. So we're in third place. We do have a boost charged up. The car that was in front of us just wrecked out. We're in second. I don't quite know where the first place car is, but we should be catching up to him. Go ahead and use our boost here just to gain some space, and you can actually see first place car now. So we hit all 3 of these boost pads, and then the last 2. So we've hit all of them so far. We are catching up to first place pretty quickly, plus we're getting boost charged up because of it. We should have boosted there, but we ended up doing it on this little run. We did pass first place. This is the third and final lap. We are in first place, but second place is directly behind us. So we did drop back down into second. Should be catching back up to first here any time now. So we did miss our boost pads there, and it did affect us. So we slowed down quite a bit here. We ended up wrecking out. Got passed by a couple of cars. And that puts us into third or fourth place, but they actually gave us fourth. Still not too bad for 11 racers in this race. You can go ahead and look at our ranking. And that puts us up to 87%. Let's get into the last and final race. So we got 100% launch boost here, is the best that you can get. We did miss our first boost pad though. And this blue car in front of us was the one that was our competitor in the last race, so he is the one to watch out for. We are in first place for the moment though. So we're doing pretty well so far. We are still struggling to maintain first position here. Looks like there was a car that had canceled out. They probably just gave up because they couldn't keep up with the rest of the racers. We are in first place, but the car directly behind us is getting draft boost from us. So we did boost just to separate so he couldn't gain speed from us. We do have a boost charged up. We're on the second lap. We're about to cross over to make it the third lap though. So now we're on the last lap. So we are in first place again. We usually take a separate route for our final lap here. So I'll go ahead and point that out to you once we come up to it. You do need at least 2 boosts for this separate route though. So what we do, instead of going right to the boost pad, we'll hop up here and hit the boost pads on the ceiling, and then we'll go ahead and launch another boost. And that's what we usually do for a third lap. That's going to be the end of the video. We did get first again. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Thanks again. Stay safe, stay positive, have an amazing day. That puts us up to 97%.